Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome to Endzone 2 early access. It just came out, literally like yesterday or something, depending on when you see this. Obviously, there's a time of when I'm recording it. So, I'm excited about this because we did play the demo version and it looked really good. And obviously, I'd played a little bit of Endzone 1 as well. So we're going to get straight into it, but before we do, let's play the intro because it's so cool. I love the intro. So I'm going to turn my camera off and we'll play the intro.
I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Study that war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Study that war no more. Down by the riverside.
Well, there you go. How cool was that? I love that. All right, let's get into the game. Oh, just before we do, I guess, let me just show. So this is the roadmap that comes up now that we're in early access, just in case you're curious. Obviously, early access has come out. Next step, September, fixes UI and UX, quality of life improvements, etc. Then October, let there be light, electricity, generate, distribute electricity, upcycling, turn specific ruins into buildings, content, U-side missions, and point of interest. And then question mark. All right, we're going to start from brand new, and we're going to do tutorial because I can't remember how to play. Taking a little bit of time to load. Don't know if it's just the first time. Maybe it's got to cache all the assets or something. I don't know.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm going to look over your shoulder while you help our settlers set up a new home. By the way, I'm Ella.
Alright, zone attributes. Provided the zone has been revealed, the attributes of the habitable zone currently being viewed are displayed above the map. It is worth taking a look at this before beginning with settling. The individual pieces of information can be clicked on to use the camera to jump to the respective position. Alright, mission tasks and warnings for the entire game map are displayed in this area. This information is always available regardless of what you're currently looking at with the camera. Select one or more vehicles to move them using the right click. Okay. At the moment, all our settlers are in the Pathfinder. That's what we call our bus. We're using it to search for a place where we can create a settlement.
You can use our Pathfinder to explore the wasteland. Send it off and try to find a site for another settlement.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
New instructions?
Okay, where are we going? Where are we? We're here. You want me to go up here somewhere?
All clear.
With fertile soil. Field plants and fruit orchards thrive on fertile soil. Clay is produced in clay pits that have been placed on a clay deposit.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, that's all we can go to. Yeah, that's right. So you got this edge here.
Let's go.
Alright, colonize a zone with fertile soil. Well, this has it, so... Okay, we need to find a location for the center of our settlement. Once chosen, the location cannot be changed. Place the settlement center near key resources such as water, trees, and scrap ruins. Okay, so you got, that's the ascent, that's whatever. Green is fertile soil, so I don't want to build on that. Mountain. Some water. There's clay over there.
First
I'm
off,
gonna
we
go
have
there.
to ensure survival. We need water so that we won't die of thirst. Build a jetty by a body of water and assign enough workers to secure our supply.
In the middle of the bottom edge of the screen, you find the most important entry points for the course of the gameplay, the construction and a road menu. An overview of all vehicles to find them quickly again, and an overview of all professions in the settlement currently being viewed. Yeah, we got game speed, okay. Don't need to read that. First off, we have to ensure... Alright, hang on. I'm just going to tweak something here. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Alright, so here's our professions. We have no workers at the moment. Cool. Construction mode for individual buildings can be started via the construction menu. Some production buildings allow an overview of their production chains to be displayed by clicking on the upper arrow. By clicking several times on the number in the bottom corner, you can use the camera to focus on all buildings of one type, one after another. Okay, we're going with the old jetty. How do you... Okay, I'll rotate by clicking. I can never tell which way I got these. There we go. Build a jetty. Are we actually... We are playing. Assign water carriers and achieve an increasing inventory stock of water. Sure. Master builder. Alright, I assigned 3 of those. Gotta get used to this. Oh, jetty's coming.
The jetty pumps water as long as workers are assigned to it. Make sure there is always enough water available. If the supply runs low, assign more settlers to work at the jetty. Water alone is not enough to survive. We need to eat, too. Build a foraging hut near trees and assign workers to it, so that they can search for food.
Alright. How many people have we got? We got 15.
The foraging hut produces food as long as there are sufficient resources in its vicinity. If a region's resources are ever used up, you can relocate the work area of a foraging hut at any time. We need building materials to erect new buildings. The woodcutter's hut cuts down trees and produces wood out of them. If you run out of trees at some point, you can also relocate your work area.
Okay, now I don't want to destroy my foraging area. It's fertile soil. Okay, that's a bit annoying. It's fertile too, but we could chop those trees down, I guess. Yeah. No, we'll put it down here somewhere. So what's your area? Hang on. Let's move your area. Hang on, how do we do it? There we go. You used to be able to control click, didn't you? To make it bigger? Shift, Alt. I thought you could make the circle bigger. I was pretty sure you used to be able to. Oh, well, we'll just move it there for now. We'll work that stuff out later. And we'll move your area. Actually, we'll stay there. We'll clear out those trees there. And we want, what do you want? 2 lumberjacks.
Awesome. Your woodcutter's hut is already producing. By the way, a production site can produce faster when it stands near a stockhouse. We don't have any stockhouses yet, but the town center has the same effect. Besides wood, the most important building material is scrap. Build a scrapyard which collects scrap that is lying around or extracts it from old ruins.
How do we build it together? Sure. And you want 2 of those. Just exchange goods with settlement. Lack of storage. Yeah, we need to build some more stuff, but we gotta wait for the tutorial. Let's do it properly.
Well done. Now the settlement will be supplied with scrap. Until it runs out, that is. Don't forget that you can move the work area in the scrapyard. Our people are still sleeping beneath the stars. Let's build dwellings and create living space for more inhabitants.
Okay, can I do some roads? No, because we don't have tools. Well, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna leave a... let's see, I want a road down there.
As long as they have enough living space, our settlers will reproduce and have children. Our settlement is thriving. Let's build a recycler to produce plastic. If the scrapyard is located nearby, the recycler will produce faster.
We will make sure that it is nearby. I only got 2 available workers left. I've got 2 kids though. That's good. Where's that scrapyard going? We want to clear a lot of this crap out so we can build in those spots.
Buildings that process resources work faster when they are located near their source. The recycler requires scrap, so it benefits from being placed near the scrapyard. The workshop not only needs scrap, but wood as well. It's best if both resources are produced nearby, but don't worry if you're not able to place it perfectly. The workshop will be able to do its work anyway.
I could put it there. Toolmakers.
Very good. Now we have plastic and tools, things which are needed in some buildings for production. They are also important to be able to build more complex buildings in the first place. The settlement is growing, and soon there won't be enough food and water. Build a fishery to support the foraging hut.
If resources are missing when attempting to place a building, it will automatically be placed as a blueprint. As soon as sufficient resources are available in the settlement, the construction work can be started manually. Blueprints are also useful for planning a settlement in advance. The blueprint mode can be activated for this purpose. In this mode, buildings are always placed as blueprints and can be erected at a later point in time as desired. Oh, that's cool. So I could tick that on and I could just build my entire town and just manually bring the buildings in as I can afford it. So what are we missing? We are missing tools. Well, you're making them. We'll get another boost, 10% if I start building roads too. But right now, you want everything to be, you want me to build this stuff first. Okay, so I can't do the fishery one. Well, we have the stuff now. So it said automatically, didn't it? But I could also manually do it. A bit of a zoom in. Bringing in our trees or logs. Nice. Lack of storage capacity. Yeah, we're lacking storage on every front. That would be because we have hit, 500 town limit. Okay, I've got to sign the fishery people. Hang on.
Though the fishery is more effective than the foraging hut, it constantly uses up tools. For this reason, the fishery produces faster when tools are produced near it.
Oh.
Now we also need cloth. Cloth is produced from fibers and they have to be grown first. To do this, build a plantation on fertile soil, as that's the only way to create fields.
Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Okay, we've got fertile soil over here. We're chopping those trees down at the moment. Let's do here. We need to clean out this scrap, but can only do what we can do at the moment. Dun, dun, dun. Build a plantation. Instruct the plantation to lay out a cultivation area and assign gardeners. Oh, did I do this wrong again? I did this last time, I think, where I put the hut on the fertile soil, and maybe I shouldn't have. We don't really get a choice. You have to actually put it on the fertile soil. Okay. It's alright, just wanted to check. Okay. That's 99. Well, that's a weird shape. But whatever. You didn't get what we were actually doing? Oh, we need... No, that's right, fibers. We need that for cloth. That's what the whole point was. And we need... gardener. One
Well
gardener.
done. Up till now, we can only grow fibers. But if we find more types of seeds, then we can cultivate them on the plantation too.
Okay, all information about the currently viewed settlement is displayed here. Where's here? Oh, you're just talking about the whole bar. This includes the status of the settlement as well as the resources stored. The resources shown can be changed by clicking left. Okay, I'll generally leave it as default anyway.
The fibers are crafted into cloth at a weaving mill. This requires water in addition to fibers. So make sure that sufficient supplies of water are always available.
Alright, well I'm going to put this up here. Maybe over here. In case we want to access the fertile soil. Or I could put it there and then it's... I don't want to block the... Now we'll put it there. Ooh, we've got any people. That's a bit annoying. Alright, let's cut our forages down. Actually, we haven't got any... Let's cut the water down. We haven't got any builders. Alright, get rid of the weaver for a minute. Well, now we've got 3.
Great! If the water supply ever runs low, You can pause the work at the weaving mill, saving valuable drops.
Yep, okay.
Always ensure that there is enough living space for the settlement to keep growing. We're going to need all the helping hands we can get.
More simple shelters. Alright, where do we build those again? It was there, wasn't it? Okay, we haven't got any builders. No, what am I talking about? We've got 3 of them. We've got no available workers, but we've got builders. So they're just spare. We've already got builder work. We've got builders. I've done 6.
Thanks to our joint efforts, our little settlement will soon be thriving and our stockhouses will be full. If the storage site is full, it needs to be expanded. There is a storage site for water, one for food, and one for all other materials. Place storage sites near your production sites so that they can produce quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second because I really want to get some roads in. What is there? Okay, that's a bit annoying. There's something there it won't let get built. It's the scrap. Can't do much about that. Alright. Give us a few roads anyway. Okay, so we want storage. How big are you? so you're getting a negative because you're far off your work area. You'd have to rebuild. Oh crap, you wanted 2 of each. Whoops. I didn't realize that. Where are we likely to do more food? I don't really know yet. I'll just put them back to back. And this one I will put one over here because we do have stuff here. Sure, we'll do that. I really want to fix up these roads. Where'd the builders go? Let's check the water up because that's going down at the moment. Yeah, wasn't there master builders? What happened to that? Or is it just because I had a pause? They're gone. So it doesn't seem to auto do it, or am I imagining this? I thought it said when the supplies come in, it'll auto do it. What do you complain about? Resources are missing that are needed for production. You are missing fiber. Well, I guess we just got to wait for it to grow. Needs time, man. Alright, we'll try and get one of each done. Okay, again. Oh, there's the master builders. They're back. So it must disappear when there's nothing to build and reappears when there is. I guess it's similar to the jobs. They come and go if you have buildings or not. Alright, at least our water's going up again now. That's good. Which one did I say to build? Oh, that one. That's right. Yeah, we'll get one of each. That way our storage is happening, so our water can keep going higher. I'll get... I've got plastic. Alright, we'll get you built. And we'll do the food one. Yeah, I would like to put this food deposit somewhere. Oh. I just don't know where I'd do a second food. Well, hang on. What about the fish? Does that... count? Did I count that? Hang on. Food. Yeah, there's food. I could have put it there and that would have covered both. You know what? That one there. I am going to get rid of that one. I'll have one there. And then that one can cover both. Alright, let's go a little bit faster, guys. We've got places to be, things to do. So, we're obviously going to start off a little bit slow, do the tutorial, but you get to see the whole thing. Okay, you're done. But it refreshes my memory of how to play, because I sort of have vague memories of how to play the first one, and I have a little bit of memory of what we did in the demo, where we took a vehicle around and did exploration and stuff like that, which we obviously haven't got to yet. But unless I'm confusing it with another game, I thought there was also... Actually, I'll do this one first because this covers both. I thought there was also something about putting things close to it. Unless I could be thinking of another game where I thought there was like social stuff and things like that. I can't remember. But again, they could be a different game. So we'll have to wait and see what that's all about. If it's about anything at all. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have built this scrapper over this way because it is taking longer because of the area. You're going to keep complaining about your stupid fiber, aren't you? What I can't remember is, will the tutorial lead on to continuing to play the game? Or do we need to start again? I'm hoping we can just continue on and it becomes the survival mode. But again, we'll find out when we get there. Oh, you're already built. Okay. So now we're moving on to number 2s. Scrap. Okay, we are short of scrap. How are we for workers? We've got plenty. Can we build another scrap yard? Put it over here somewhere. Maybe even up here. Okay, check up the water again. Lumberjacks, increase that because our wood's going down. Not really a great deal of scrap, but we'll clean that up. Do they still have the... Yeah, they do still have them, but... Alright, we've got the 2 cisterns going. Let's get the other food one. And then we'll get the other material one, and we are done. Ah, that's why you're complaining. I mean, that's why we're not getting wood. Because you ain't got any wood. We need a forester, or we're going to chop down all these damn trees and we'll have nothing. And we've got all these houses. Exploration stuff. We'll get there. One more. There we go.
Each stock site increases the maximum number of resources that can be stockpiled in a settlement. If the stocks are full, our production sites cease their work. Vicinity to a stockhouse and easy access are important features for production buildings. A production site produces more effectively when it is connected to the town center by a road. Super. The more buildings you connect via your
Already done
road
it.
network, the more stable the production at your settlement is going to be.
I beat the tutorial.
When our economy thrives, it also uses up more resources. Luckily, we can regrow our wood. That's what we have the tree nursery for.
Yeah, that's what we need. Alright, so we want to build... I mean, probably... Oh, you fit so nicely in there. Oh, you finished it. Okay, get back to doing all of that. Now your area is going to be here. We want to keep filling where the lumberjack is going if we can. Not sure it'll keep up, but we will try.
Awesome. The tree nursery will plant trees within its work area that can be used again by the woodcutting lodge. That way, we create a healthy loop.
The needles of the Geiger counters begin to swing hotter. A sharp increase in radiation is going to occur soon. We should start to get sufficient protective clothing ready.
Oh, this is the bit I hate.
Oh no! We have to act fast. We need to produce protective clothing to shield us against the radiation. And for that, we need coal.
you were going to burn wood. So you need access to the lumberjack, not to the actual timber, right? Okay, so that seems to be the best spot. Alright, everything's going green. Health is 50%. It's a pass. Confidence, 55. That's also a pass. Radiation, obviously we want it to be nothing. Yeah, radiation protection. That always was the thing that I struggled the most with in Endzone 1. It was just keeping up the quantity. It wasn't like it was a difficult thing to do. It was just keeping the amount that people needed was the
Coal
nightmare.
is made from wood. When wood gets scarce, assign more settlers to the woodcutter's hut, or build a second one. The tailor's shop can make protective masks out of coal and cloth. They ought to be sufficient for the time being. Our settlement already produces cloth, and we have just taken care of getting coal.
Yeah, I can't put you near both. Yeah, I don't think those roads are really connected, are they? Not properly. Right, hang on. I'm going to pause for a second because can't find a good place to put this. I don't want to block the water. Or it could sneak in there. We don't get the coal, but we get the cloth. Okay. Are these roads fixable yet? I want to try and get those ones near the town. That makes the water go down.
If a settlement is contaminated and our settlers are unprotected, that can mean the end of the settlement. The protective clothing we've just produced is truly a blessing. It is issued to the settlers automatically.
Our fears have been confirmed. The radiation levels are rising sharply.
The higher the radiation level in a particular zone, the better we have to protect our settlers. If the residents are not adequately protected, their exposure to radiation will rise. Excessive radiation exposure will gradually kill off our settlers. Although the protection is sufficient for the time being, we'll soon need to prepare ourselves for potentially stronger radiation. Whether from radiation, poor supplies, or simply old age, sooner or later, we'll have to say farewell to all our settlers. We need a place where we can lay the dead to rest.
Alright, so we're going to survive for 5 minutes. Alright, let's pause for a sec. So, soil radioactivity is influenced by external influences such as weather events. The higher the soil radioactivity in a zone, the faster the settlers are contaminated. We get 20% radiation protection. Soil radioactivity is 2%. Okay. We need... That's still locked. Okay. I need more water. Now, you get reduced. Where'd you get water? Did I pick the right thing? Maybe we're going to blueprint mode, so... I mean, I guess it is the right one. The pity doesn't, it's not visible though. Would have liked to send a ghosting type effect. Alright, how's big is the graveyard? And where do we want? Somewhere different. Like, does it help being close to anybody, or can we just put it like over here?
Thanks a lot. Now we have a place to mourn and commemorate those who came and went before us. I think we've put down roots here, and we should continue to expand our settlement. The next thing we should do is fire bricks, and for that, we need clay. We're not able to simply mine clay yet. We lack the necessary expertise for that. For some advanced technologies like this, we first have to accumulate the necessary knowledge. To be able to conduct research, you first have to track down ancient knowledge in the wasteland. You can start an expedition at some of the ruins to obtain knowledge points.
But not every site can be explored like this. At some of them, there are merely some resources to be gathered up. So obtain knowledge, we need a ruin that we can explore with an expedition.
Take the Pathfinder and go explore the wasteland. Sooner or later, you'll find where our settlers can disembark and start an expedition under supervision. Investigate this ruin until we have earned a knowledge point.
Alright, now the fun begins with expeditions. I did like this part. I think it was a big improvement from what they did in the first game. Not that I hated what they did in the first game, but it's just a big difference, I think. Alright, we also might want to think about a few other things, because this... I was going to say, should we have... maybe we just need to increase our workers. Hang on. So, that's a plantation. I was going to say, because we don't seem to be supplying enough for our cloth. Is a garden... We only got one gardener. Okay, let's expand that. Make sure our lumberjacks are doing good. Forester's the one that plant? They are. I definitely want to make sure that we are planting a lot, because if we're going to keep chopping, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, everything else looks pretty good at the moment. Yeah, probably another tailor is a good move. I'm not going to bother with the undertaker yet. Alright. That looks good. Yeah. So we need to make sure we're obviously focusing on this a lot and not just wandering off on our expeditions. But, what's that about? Oh, it's about the rain. Yeah, okay. We've still got 2 minutes on the radiation, so that's fine. But we've got to send out the vehicle to collect knowledge points at a ruin, which we're going to do in the next video. So, let me know what you think of the game. Did you get it? Are you getting it? Love to hear opinions on it. What do you think? You know, what do you think so far? Obviously, it's very early. Tutorial. We did sort of do this in the demo, but that was a while ago. So, you know, and obviously I don't know whether you watched it or not. But anyway, and yeah, just let me know. Are you interested in this game? Do you think it's going to be a big improvement on the first one or not? And where would you like to see this game go? I'd love to hear your opinions, and I'm sure if it could get back to the developers, they would love to know too. If you are enjoying the content, please do consider subscribing, hit that like button, and check out the channel membership if you want to support the channel further and get early access to these videos. Say hi in the comments, let me know you're watching. I read all the comments and answer them all as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.